Hey, what is up, guys? It is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. Now, in this video, I want to talk to you about what an MSP should stand for and how you'll make way more money if you embrace the new meaning of what MSP actually stands for. Before I get into this video, I do want to let you know I do have a 1-hour masterclass down below. 5 secrets on how to make way more money by the end of this year. Even if you implement just one of them, I promise you're going to make a lot more money. Now, let's get into the video. So, a lot of people think MSP stands for Managed Service Provider, and I beg you or challenge you to think of it as a Managed Solutions Provider. Now, the reason why I say this is because at this point, I've already talked to you about it. Every MSP and IT company has, for the most part, a cookie cutter website. It's like, we have award-winning service, 24/7 support, data security, we're going to manage your servers and probably do nothing with them. Like it's the exact same text over and over again. Like whoever did it went to ChatGPT, wrote down, like, give me the most basic information you can give me for what an MSP does and rewrite that thing 1,000 times. And we're just going to sell it to every MSP on the planet. It's horrible. Like, I don't know who in the industry was like, you need to make it the most generic and boring text and make sure that the business owner doesn't see a lick of pain through the whole process. But that's what they all look like. Now, here's why MSP should stand for Managed Solutions Provider and not Managed Service Provider. We all know that you all provide a service. At this point, if somebody is looking up MSP or MSP in my area, they know that you do tech support. If you said I'm the worst IT company out there, they'd probably actually be more interested because everybody else has the exact same website. And now in my last video, I talked about coming up with a product or solution that you can sell over and over again. But what a lot of MSPs fail to do is figure out the actual solution that the company needs. And this happens both before the sale and after the sale and on the onboarding area. But what a lot of MSPs don't do, and why I made millions of dollars for the old company I was with, was purely because I asked different questions. I didn't have conventional, like, what issues are your computers giving you? Why, how much are you looking to spend? How many computers are you looking to get us to manage? Do you have any antivirus now? Like, those questions are negligent at best. You're going to come in, you're going to roll out all your own stuff anyway. It literally does not matter unless they are very specific on what they want. But what a lot of MSPs don't do is after or before they've onboarded them, they say, what are you guys struggling with in your company? Where do you see the holdups? And getting somebody who's a decision maker makes all the world of difference because they're going to know what areas are giving them a hard time and what areas aren't giving them a hard time. And when you go up to somebody and say, hey, obviously we're going to help you with your IT stuff, but what's really causing the issues or the holdups in your company? Where do you think software or an automation could resolve a lot of these issues? And most of the time, the business owner isn't ready for that question. So don't worry about 3, 5, maybe 10 seconds. I'm not going to make you wait 10 seconds, but maybe 10 seconds of awkward silence while they think of where the actual issues are. The decision makers typically know, like, we're having issues with employee productivity. Great. We actually have a solution for that. And we could roll it out and show you how to use it and teach you how to use it. Heck, if you're using a software like ActiveTrack, they have tons of training that you could literally just give the company anyway and say, hey, by the way, this is how you can use it and everything you want to know about it. Hey, oh my God, we struggle with deliveries. Great. Or shipping. Great. Hey, by the way, we work with Shippo or we work with ShipStation or whatever platform you decide to use. Oh, you know what? We've been really struggling with, our ERP, our enterprise resource. I can't think of the P word right now, but our ERP system. Production, maybe? But okay, let's look into what might be a good solution for you. Oh my God. Even myself, right, at my agency, for a while, I had a really hard time tracking money. It was just, I would send out invoices, I wouldn't get money back, or I'd have customers on reoccurring revenue and they wouldn't pay. They would forget about an invoice, or the invoice would hit their, hit their spam, and they would never actually pay their bill. And I was like, this is killing me. This is literally costing me money. How do I resolve this? So I called up, not my IT company, but this is where you need to come into play. Called up my accountant and I said, look, this is what I'm struggling with. What do you think? And he was like, you need to go figure out a software that you could just put people's credit cards in and it bills them over and over and over again, which QuickBooks doesn't really allow you to do to some degree. But you have to be that solutions provider. Oh, you know what? We're a plumbing company. We have a really hard time keeping track of our new leads. Great. roll out a CRM, and you don't have to be the one that does the work. You are the solutions provider, not the solutions doer. You might not know how to do something, and that's okay. Go work with another either IT company or digital marketing agency or somebody that specializes in that niche and say, hey, we have a customer. This is what they do. This is how they do it. Do you have a product or solution that can help? We here at Growth Generators, we use a software called Now Go High Level, but we're also HubSpot partners. If you're interested in either one of those or having a conversation to resell that, let me know. I'd be happy to have that conversation and setting up a CRM to go help those companies. You don't actually need to be the one doing the solution, but starting to ask those deeper questions, those meaningful questions to those decision makers and saying, hey, what's giving you the hardest time? What are you guys really struggling with? Where do you see the voids in your company? And what solutions do you think you guys need? They will open up. They might be a little guarded at first, but over time, the more you dig and the more questions that you ask in regards to that, it's just going to get better and better and better because they want to know that you truly care about their business. You're going to get the contract because it's showing that you care. And then they're going to be raving fans writing you incredible reviews and testimonials because you brought in the right solution for their company. And that's the biggest difference between a normal managed service provider and a managed solutions provider. That's the big difference. And if you could understand that and figure out, hey, you're a law firm, you're having a hard time tracking your time and your employee productivity and your Wi-Fi is constantly going down, great. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to roll it out. By the way, I know about this software called Practice Panther. Let's sit down on a demo, you and me, on me. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to charge you for my time, but I want to make sure that you get the right solution to make your practice better. And when you do that, it lowers the guard for them and it makes it a much lower pressure call for you because you know they're already going to get a ton of value. Why not come through and be the knight in shining armor, over deliver, give them the product or solution that's going to make their life a million times easier. And when it's done with the right people, those decision makers and owners, it makes the future sales, any upgrades down the road, just a sign on the dotted line instead of a negotiation between how much money is it going to cost, what am I actually getting, because they know that you are acting in the best interest of their company. That's the big differentiator. So think about it, managed service provider or managed solutions provider, finding the right solutions for your business and rolling them out. And when you can pick a vertical that you know well, and after you pick up a few customers, or if you're already an established MSP or IT company, think about what customers you knock it out of the park for. You're already probably dealing with their software issues as it is. Figure it out, figure out what you're really good at, and roll it out over and over and over again. Pick that vertical and sell it because you can scale with it, you can grow with it, and you're going to have raving fans, testimonials, case studies, and the list goes on and on of all the benefits that you're going to get from it. So I hope this video helps. It's a bit of a shorter one here, but I just wanted to cover this because I see a lot of MSP and IT owners that are just straight missing the boat on hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in revenue because they want to be the solutions provider for everyone. But if they figure out the right solution for the right company and go find other companies that are struggling in that exact same area, they become a monster in the industry, making more money than they know what to do with. Hope this video helps. Love you guys. Growth-generators.com. I'll see you guys later. Bye.